That looks like it is picking up. I got a shoulder massager on. It's picking it up just barely. No, that's all right. Okay. So where we left off, we were able to post to the server, and the server was responding. We were trying to save events. Instead of going straight to Firebase, we're going to go to our server and then to Firebase. So we're creating a new event. Work. Hit create. Click create. Nothing happened. I think we killed something. I think we need to just restart here. Okay, so we're up, we're alive, we're kicking. We did connect to the database because we made this call here. It came back successfully. Let's drop. Let's go ahead and say here, test to the server. Sunday. Let's jump massages. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not even recording it. PlayStation category mid dark zone. DZ2 number of slots. We need 3. T Riot gear. T Riot. RIOT. OUS. SGER. Level 29. Class. Security and create. Sweet. Okay, so we were able to post to here. It came back and just spit back what we had. So good. We are still in good shape. 827. Check what my wife said here. Reward. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, so that's where that's a good spot. So now that we're in my server here, and we're just spitting out because it spit out who the user is, and we are just returning the body. So we want to store this into our database. I haven't done this for a little bit, so it might be a little bit rusty. So let's take a look here. We have organizations. We do use that to stick stuff into the database. So we need the DB model, or yeah, DB. Let's bring him over. And class, guys, we should close everything else because it's going to get very cumbersome having too many things open here. We will be coming to open up event. Let's just close those. Okay. Organization, good. Event class. Okay, let's add this new one in. Okay, we got that. So let's see how we save things to our database. I've done it before, so let's go scroll down until we've already done that. This is a new org. Canalize DB organizations insert. That's pretty straightforward. And that returns back a promise. I know we're going to get choked up here in a second. So let's go catch that spot before we get too far. So organizations, we're not going to go there. We're going to be actually going into events. And I don't believe we have this set up yet on our connection to the database. Let's take a look. Nope, we have organizations and users, so let's get this other one in here as well. Events. Perfect. P Mongo for promise for Mongo. Good. Get back to here. Okay, DB create event. So we are going to pass over to this, the event. It's going to look like this. We actually might need that user back because I don't believe we get what we really want. We got category, chat, leader ID. Okay, so we don't want the user to insert this information in, like the leader ID. It'd be better if the person submitting it actually is the one who lets the server take control over that. So let's actually make sure we got a user coming into here. And before I get too far, let's copy this guy. Well, let's see here. do like this. And just real fast, let's go to the JSON formatter. Before we plop that in there, let's at least have it kind of readable. This guy's a great tool. Process. It impresses me how much stuff is on the web today. Like, I could do this everything from the internet. I think that'd be fun to do. Try a project where I never actually download anything. I do it all on the server or on the web using third-party tools. That'd be fun though. Okay. Okay, so that's what's going to be coming in. That's what event is. So what we're going to target then, and actually since we spit out the user here as well, it looks awful. Oh boy, right here. I think this is more than what we want. I think that's actually the user twice, but this will tell us. Process. It's gonna think you got two of them. I go, yeah, I figured. Get rid of that. Process. Sweet. Okay, well here it is. It's giving us a whole lot of errors, but right now we don't really care. Okay, so that's an event. This is what the user object should be holding. Something like that. And so we need the leader ID. So let's update a few things here. So event dot leader ID. Event dot leader ID equals user dot UID. Okay, anything else that we want in here as well? I know we had like creator on here at one point, but there's the start time. One other thing I do want, I want the create time. When was this made? So let's do that as well. Event dot created. What would you say here? Create time? Create time. Create date. There you go. Create date equals new equals, I think it's just date dot now. Let's verify that real fast. So this is cool. Since we're programming in Node, JavaScript on the server, and we're doing JavaScript on the client, I can just open up the console here and type out some commands that we would use there. Perfect. That's what we want. So date.now. Good. So we take care of that. Yeah, that's good to have. Start time, system, category, subcategory, max slots, leader ID, slots. So these I'm hoping we eliminate soon, but for now, we'll let them stay. I think that looks pretty solid. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. So, okay, so we're creating user.uid, event.createDate, db.event.insert, and that returns a promise, so we could do .then here, but actually we should. Yeah, so after we insert it into the database, we're going to do something like this. Function. Actually, let's do this the right. Since we're using ES6, which is so much more beautiful, we have the response from the database. Okay, response. So for right now, I just want to console.log that response out. I want to see what it's doing. And you know what? That guy's expecting a promise back. So, heck, just for now, we're going to console.log. We're not even console. Let's just return it. So we have this library up here called Q. It's for promises. I don't know why you call it Q. That'd be fun to find out. Q. Q dot when, and then we're going to just return back this response. We could just say return on here because this guy is returning a promise, but since we know we are going to be doing some more handling of the event before we send it back, we'll just do this. So the when is actually just a shorthand for a resolve, so we're going to do that. We will need to have a fail statement here, so this one, so the first parentheses, the first parameter here, which is this, that's success, and so this next one we're going to do is the fail. Don't know the correct, a good way of formatting this yet, but we'll figure it out. Get some formatting here. Okay, there's our error, and what we're going to say here is Q dot fail, I believe, and we're going to pass the error. So, I mean, we could even go even further shorthand in this, but this works for now. Doesn't look great. Let's see if I can get this cleaned up, guys. This is what's fun about being a full stack developer, is you can do everything. You really don't have to rely on anyone. And companies love you because you make a lot, but at the same time you're saving them a lot. Because having to pay you, let's say like $150,000 for one person rather than hiring 3 people, one for front end, back end, and design, and then another person on top of that to do mobile, and each paying them $80,000. So let's say that's 4 people. That's 8, 16, 24, 32. That's $320,000 that they would have to spend, but that you just saved them a ton because they're paying you just $150,000. So anyways, that's a big benefit of being a full stack. Companies love you. But there's also problems too, because you are spread everywhere, which actually is not a bad thing. I can go on forever, but let's go ahead and do this. So we have our .then, where we have the response and the error. So it's going to both kick back to this guy, which we're not calling it. Once again, I gotta figure out how to do this guy. I don't like doing the object .that. We could simplify this. So we come into here, and we're going to do object.create. And then we have our 2 .thens off of this guy. That .then, which is, we're going to just do this guy, which is the, this should be the event, I believe. Now, what is this going to be? This is the response, but I don't like doing this. This is trashy. I'll look at how I was doing it before. Okay, response, and we're going to send it right here. There's 2. Just kick that into this guy. And then I like to do .catch. So if anywhere along the way where an arrow is thrown, we're also going to do the error, and we are going to send that. But we actually need to. We're going to send it as an error. Right now, if we just do send, he'll like it was successful, but here's the error. We don't want to do that. We want it to say no, something went wrong. Here's what went wrong. Hopefully you can fix it. Clean that up a little bit. Object create event. So this guy needs to take 2 things. We got that req.body, and then it needs the user, so req.user. And the user is coming from this auth token, because when someone calls here, it runs in and finds out who called them, grabs the ID, looks them up, and it goes, yep, you were logged in, and then it appends it to the request to user. So that's how we're able to get user. Okay, let's get that going. Okay. Let me look up how we send back the right error. Res status 500 dot send. Okay, so we just need this little intermediary guy on that response. Okay, res status 500 dot send. That's looking pretty solid, guys. Let's go ahead and kick it off. We're not returning jack, so that won't really work. So we do need to return on this guy, and these guys will handle it. Well, hope for the best. Come back over here. We restarted just fine. Didn't blow up. That's good. I don't think we need to reload, so ready, aim, fire. Interesting. Okay, so let me try that again. That was weird. So this one should actually get saved into our database. So let's go ahead and go first db save Wednesday, PlayStation 4, Dark Zone, number slots 3, details, sweet deeds. Leader, this is T Riot. Stash view, kind of intense. Class, this is a on security. Alright, let's clear this out. Cross fingers. Yeah, that's a different error. But hey, it did return back here. Notification was kicked off. I don't know why. We will inspect that. Let's see here. Let's click this. Did not respond. That makes me nervous. That's what we posted. Did not respond. Did we err? No. Deep thoughts, guys. Deep thoughts. Also, why did notification get kicked off? That's weird. What was it? It was a post. It's probably part of the build. What was it? Oh, ha! Yeah, we gotta handle that. That's okay. Okay, well, it posted. I'm betting it's because we did this return here. Ah, that's right. Okay, so we could do. No, this wouldn't work like this. We'd have to do. I don't think I want to do that. So we'll do two steps. We'll clean this up. We're gonna do this. That's great. We love that. Clean this up. Okay, and we actually, I'll go back here, we'll return. Okay, so return create event, then we'll have another one down here called I'm going to create the event, and this one is just called insert into Firebase. So I'm hoping we can just do this as an insert and create, insert and update Firebase event. I'm hoping. But we'll leave that note there. That's the goal. Okay, so we'll go, what's a good word for modify? To insert or create? Would you say event? Object.fire event? Let's say update or insert. This is awful, guys. Firebase, let's just call it event. Fire event mod. Fire event mod. That does not sound super descriptive. Fire event modification. Okay, we'll leave it as that, guys. Function. He will probably only take the event. We don't know what he's going to actually do yet. Okay, so fire event mod. Come over to here again. This is the good stuff right here. Ugh. Alright, so we need to... Yeah, dang it. Update or insert Firebase. Firebase. Google is our friend, guys. And so is Fanta Strawberry. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. That's saving data. Update. Help. We're on to help. Hey, so we have a new ward if you didn't hear, and I'm going to need all keys from you and handbook too, if you have one. I don't have a handbook. He's taking my keys? Dirtbag. Writes the enumerated children to this Firebase. Writes the enumerated children to this Firebase. Passing null to update will remove the value at the specified location. Okay. What if I don't know? So I'd say new Firebase, sample chat, users, Fred, name, sweet mercy. That's quite the path. Okay. Don't need that on my shoulders anymore. Alright. So we're going to say update, modify the first and last child, but leave other data at birthplace unchanged. Sounds good. Can I just say, because we are actually going to be pushing it into it, if I don't tell you, that's a direct path, and I am not naming these. I need to push it. Go back, because we won't actually know the direct path to it unless it has an ID. Oh man. Come on, let's go back like you mean it. A little far. Go back forward. Alright, save data. Let's just check here. So you go set, right to replace data to define path. That's great. Update the sum of keys. Okay. Push, add to a list of data. So it generates an ID. So we will use set or push. What we could do is we use push to generate an ID, and then we just always use set. So it's just, hey, if we don't know, if we don't have an ID, we'll just generate it. If we do know the ID, we'll use that. That's not bad. We could do that, right? So let's do this push one. And I think I have an example. No, we're not doing fire array, so let's not be like that. We were playing with chat. We do this. Chat. Setup. Okay, so here, that got us the message ref, because that gave us a brand new one. Message ref.set. Kind of, but I'll take this as an example. Back here, let's go ahead and do this. So what we're going to gather from this, guys, we need slash rooms. This is going to be different. Slash events. And then it's this is event we have here. Dot .tc. Excellent. Then none of this stuff here. We're not doing that. So if we have this, we have the event.tc, and we do push. That gives us the ref, but what we really care about is just the ID. Well, I think that's what it does. It actually just does it for us. I think this is what we want. So let's do our if statement here. We can go if event dot how's it doing it? And if we query for it, is it $ID that we're getting? It might be $, or underscore ID. I can say underscore ID. What do you guys remember? Let's do something retrieving data. Who you might tell me? Give me an example. Come on, where's the JSON you got? Come on. Come on now. Need to see what's returned. Console.log. Now give me some data here. Dot value. I need the ID. Well, probably shouldn't matter too much, guys. You can find that later. We'll get it later. We should be able to continue. So we're going to say that it is underscore ID. Jeez. Okay, whatever. I don't think it's that. So if there is not, this isn't around, we need to generate it. Like this. This is called, well, this is our event ref, by the way. So we're going to go event ref. So it's just the reference to it. Don't actually have anything, just knows about it. Event ref. We're going to define this up here. Var event ref doesn't equal anything. So if it doesn't have an ID, that means we need to create one. Else, meaning we do have an ID, we need to do the exact same thing except add in one extra parameter here. Plus this plus event dot underscore ID. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have it, we're going to come into here. The event ref dot set event. So this is a lovely object ready to go for us. Okay. And then we are just going to go ahead and we're going to tell it that it's done. It's not even going to wait to see how it returns back. It's just going to do its thing. And we're going to create the volume just a little bit here. Ref, da 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 da, push. Looks fantastic. So here's what's cool. So we're going to create the event. After you've created it, we're going to need to call this guy, and we need to pass in, hopefully, res2 means it is the event. Here's we're hoping. So it's dot then. rs2. No. So really we should just be able to call it like this. Okay. And then what we're going to do after that, so afterwards we're just going to go response here, which is actually empty. What it should do is actually just, it should kick it out again. So this should be our filled. Done. Or should we just call this event? So that's what's happening here. Event, this guy does his processing, supposedly it's going to return back the event. This guy will just catch it, and then he's going to go ahead, and once he's done, he'll trigger here, send it back. If at all throughout this entire process we fail, it's going to catch here and send it. So we can leave it like this, which is fine. It's cleaner. I mean, it's shorter, but it's a little less descriptive. That's fine. We'll leave it like that. We don't need these, though. Okay. Let's go check this guy. Are you really going to send it back? Return. Supposedly it should. I just want to see how it happens. Save that. 30 minutes into this, guys. Once again, it's not about programming fast. It's about it's about programming smart. Making sure you're trying to cover your basis and everything makes sense and it's legible and thinking ahead. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, let's try this. We got another event. This is for Wednesday, 9:15. System, PlayStation 4, category. Other slots, 3. Deets. For you. What's that guy? Lovell. Thank you. Alright, let's clear out a few things. Probably should check the server. Oh well. Ugh! We erred. Hopefully it'll tell us what our error is. No properties. Yeah, let's come over here. Did you crash? No. Let's see here. It was called another event. Didn't make it here. I'm gonna guess it crashed. I'm gonna guess it crashed here. Do you not send it? Return, insert, events to insert. Okay, well, let's be explicit here and let's say what we're expecting. We're expecting the event to then be inserted into him. But I'm guessing what happened. Came to your event and it goes, oh F, what is going on here? And goes, I don't know, unknown, oh no. Then just crumbled. So let me check the thing. Let me see if we're actually inserting into our database. Over here, we're going to go show collections or show DBs. Databases, and we're going to go use team craft, show collections. Got events, that's good. db.events.find.pretty. Okay, the good news is it is making it into here. So there's our another event, start time. And then we should have another one in here called create time, create date. Perfect. Chat slots. Okay, so that's great. I'm just thinking that this guy's not kicking it back. Okay, so it's returning back a promise, but I'm betting that promise is pretty bland. You know what? This is probably what we need to do. I have done this before, so that's why I'm surprised this isn't working. What we did, but I don't think I have to do that queue on him. That, which is interesting. It doesn't make much sense. But here, let's try this. Return event. I also want you to console.log it out, please. Console.log for me. Event. Why am I so tired? This drains me so fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that again. Let's create another event. Let's say another event 2. Interesting. I wonder why it catches and goes, nope. I think I do. Makes sense. That's good though. I have a stopper so people can't just keep hitting create, 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 create. It blocks you from hitting create, waits till it's created, and then it changes pages. That's why it's flipping out right now too, because it doesn't know how to change the page. So let's do this. I know. Ugh. Number of slots 3. Some sweet details. Leader slot. That guy. Medic. Create. Well, yeah. Hey, that looks about right. TC start. All that good stuff. Bing. I wonder if we didn't include Firebase. Ha! Yeah, my bad. We need to add the fire ref. My bad. Alright. Must be strong. Body so tired. Alright, chat class. We're doing it in here. I need this. Thanks, fire ref. Not sure why you're self-calling, but cool. Well, it doesn't mean we're connecting like every time, but event class. New parameter. Fire ref. Okay, we are getting closer, guys. We're so close. Refresh the page. Good news is, the way we set it up in the last 2 episodes ago, 2 programming sessions ago, is we can actually refresh the page without it booting us out because we're not logged in yet. That's great. Alright. I'm so tired. Alright. Oh, sleepy. This is going to be for Wednesday. This is the PS4 category. Is we're going to do some missions. We're going to do mission 2, slot 3. Details. Sweet. Mercy. That guy. I got a level of 29. Class is a medic. Fantastic. Alright, crit, sunshine. Don't break. Well, I think it worked. So sleepy. Supposedly entered in. Cross. So sleepy! Yay! We did it, guys. We broke other stuff. That worked. Yay! So that's taking it, saving it in the database, and then kicking it over and storing it in Firebase at the same time. Redundant data, but hey, this is setting us up for great things in the future. I'm really excited about that. I'd rather have everything, the true version in my database and a copy of it in Firebase. And then I would like any updates need to happen to the true, and that'll just reflect it into Firebase. That gives us a lot more flexibility, and I'm excited about that. Guys, we've made some huge progress here. Let's just get rid of all this console stuff. We don't need this anymore. because I think it's working just fine. So I'm just going to do some cleanup on this. Yeah, that's good. Good, 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 good. User ID, date now. We have some cleanup we need to do on the actual client still. I mean, we have a lot of things to do to it, but these are big. Everything else should fall in place a lot easier. We need to move notifications to the server, not let them do it. Okay. So eventually they'll be able to do, we'll be able to reuse this a lot. We'll be calling this guy every time somebody, shoot, chats, I believe. So we're going to do store chats here? I don't think we want to. I don't know what the heck we're going to do with it. Might not be bad though. Don't want. I don't know. It's just data. That's nice though. Storage space is dirt cheap. So I mean, like, if I needed to, I'm like filling up a gig worth of data every, I don't know, every like week or so. A gig of data probably would cost me like what, 50 cents. It's not bad. And good to get some terabytes, and then we need to export this data out every now and then, so we don't have it all on the server. I don't know. I need to learn more about databases, but I imagine if we have less data in there, it should help with speed. All right, event serve, good. Anyway, we can explain. We don't know if that's what it's called. We'll get there. QWin, good. Sets it. Good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so tired. All right, let's save that off. $1 loaded. Let's take a look at that. What's going on? Joining an event. Fire event. $1 loaded. Well, yeah, you don't have the fire event anymore. Yeah, so we're going to have some issues for a little bit. It's fine, though. We're going to be working on it, so it's... won't be touching Firebase. So we'll address this. This is going to be tomorrow's deal. I hope. I'm just really tired. So let's retest what we just saved. And we want to make sure we're not busting anything. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go, this is Friday. You guys all look fantastic. Xbox category missions. We don't care. Oh, dude, bad. My camera type name. Class, security, network. Create. Good. And wants to sleep. Nice. Alright, guys. Good job. We will catch you next time I air. I hope these help you guys out as you watch me struggle and get things done. If anything, this is just a good blog. It's good for me to talk through things as we're going. Thanks, guys, for listening to me ramble.